Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Behind the Voice. And today we're going to do something a little Star Citizen inspired. And I was perusing the Moby Glass for missions. I couldn't really find anything that I liked. So I thought, well, I'll kind of maybe just take some basic generic ideas and write something myself. I'm not the most amazing writer, but I just kind of threw something together real quick. Let's just say your player character or the player character is going to be some sort of smuggler, and you're dealing with a nefarious character or somebody that you were working with or employed by. Something went wrong. He's a tad upset. We're going to get to it. I think he's going to be Southern. I have admittedly rehearsed this a little bit. As I was writing it, I was thinking about how I was going to say it, so it's not as fresh as the WoW video I did. But so it might not require as many takes, but we'll see. My voice might already be a little bit messed up from from the rehearsal, but I think we'll start. We're gonna right here. We'll see how this goes. Oh well, no, hold on. You know what is probably good is if I actually hit the record button and then start. Okay. Let's not make that mistake again. Oh, well. No, I don't like that. Oh, well. Do my eyes deceive, or has our fearless... Oh, well. Do my eyes deceive, or has our fearless smuggler returned? And look at you. Not even a scratch. You make this stuff look easy, friend. Oh, now, don't be so modest. I couldn't have done it better myself. All right, well, before we discuss payment, there's one small hiccup. Minuscule, even perhaps not worth mentioning. You know how you beautifully delivered that package to Levski? Cargo Bay 39, was it? Yes, I do believe it was. Well, here's the thing. Wrong bay, asshole! Now, I find it hard to believe that somebody that comes so highly recommended to me would make such a mistake. You wouldn't be trying to pull one over on us, would you? And see, the problem is, I have to tell my employers about their missing cargo. And this wouldn't be a problem for me because, well, they aren't as forgiving as I am. So, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna take that rust bucket you call a ship and get your ass back to Levski and retrieve my cargo. You're gonna make sure it's all accounted for, or else. Well, bring her in, boys. Ah, yes. You remember this pretty little filly? Howdy, darling. Anyways, I think you can take a hint. My cargo, your lady friend. All things considered, I think I'm being quite generous. What do you think, boys? Of course. Anyway, get a move on, hoss. All right. That could work, but as would be common practice, we want to do a few more takes before my vocal cords explode. So I'm going to go ahead and listen to that one and probably deliver another. A little bit of warm-up. He's a tad crazy. All right. Oh, well. Gotta get your stretches in. As we all know, you gotta look bigger than you actually are to make this sound good. Oh, well. Do my eyes deceive, or has our fearless smuggler returned? And look at you. Not even a scratch. You make this stuff look easy, friend. Oh, now, don't be so modest. I couldn't have done it better myself. All right, well, before we discuss payment, there's one small hiccup. Minuscule, even, perhaps. Not worth mentioning. You know how you beautifully delivered that package to Levski, Cargo Bay 30, 39, was it? I think that was the one. Here's the thing. Well, wrong bay, asshole! Now, I find it hard to believe that somebody that comes so highly recommended to me would make such a mistake. You wouldn't be trying to pull one over on us, would you? And now I have to tell my employers about their missing cargo. And this is a problem for me because, well, they aren't as forgiving as I am. So, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna take that rust bucket you call a ship and get your ass back to Levski and retrieve my cargo. You're gonna make sure it's all accounted for, or else, well, perhaps an example. Bring her in, boys. Oh, you remember this pretty little filly? Howdy, darling. Anyways, I think you can take a hint. My cargo, your lady friend. All things considered, I think I'm being quite generous. What do you think, boys? Oh, of course. Anyway, get a move on, hoss. Okay, well, I've given those a listen. Actually, I don't know. I don't think they're that bad. I'll have to kind of listen again between the two. I could potentially do a few others, but I'm actually pretty happy with how those ones have turned out. And again, I think it's mostly because I spent so much time rehearsing them while writing it, which I never really do. So I didn't need to practice or rehearse as much here. I don't know how often I'll write my own material, but it was actually kind of an interesting experience. I might play around with that a bit more in the future and just kind of take settings from certain games or movies or whatever. But yeah, I'm going to play with that. In fact, the way the videos have going, you may have already seen like a video in-game example of something where I add sound effects to it to kind of make you feel like you're in the environment. Now, I'm not always going to be able to film a character. In this case, I may have just filmed some scenery and some sound effects for you to kind of, place you in the world. So hopefully that's appreciated if I can't get footage of characters or NPCs, which in this case, this guy's made up, so there are no NPCs. It's just whatever scenery we're going to enjoy from Star Citizen itself. But anyways, yeah, that's that. Ladies and gentlemen, I really hope that you're enjoying this Behind the Voice series. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It is allowing me to flex some creative muscle here and destroy my vocal cords at the same time. If you're interested in this, leaving a like, subscribing to the channel, following me on SoundCloud. I'll have a link in the description to that. What I'm usually doing is I complete the audio for this. This is going to go on SoundCloud first, and then I'm going to take that and I will put the finished product into the video. So you've probably already heard the finished sample, but if you kind of want a head start on work that I'm doing, it's going to end up on SoundCloud first because it's just as simple as editing the audio, getting that up there, and then I'll take that file and then put it into this video, which, just due to the nature of editing and the time required to edit, it's later than whatever's going to be on SoundCloud. So with that, again, really hope you've appreciated. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you on the next one.